breath before the pain. I read your words again tonight. Every sentence feels like goodbye.
You say you're fine, you say you're strong, but I can tell something's wrong. You let it smile, but I can see the cracks you're hiding from me.
Between the jokes, between the lies, there's a storm behind your eyes.
You don't say it, but I know your heart is breaking slow.
There are tears between the lines, and every word you try to hide. You write like love is still alive, but it's dying every night.
You say I'm okay every time, but pain is reading your mind. I don't need truth spelled out to see. There are tears between the lines for me.
Your voice sounds distant on the phone, like you're talking all alone.
You laugh too late, you pause too long, like you forgot where you belong.
You tell me not to worry now, but silence screams louder somehow. Every message feels a hearse, like you're trying not to burst.
You don't cry, but I can hear every fear you'll never share.
There are tears between the lines, and every word you try to hide. You write like love is still alive, but it's dying every night.
You say I'm okay every time, but pain is reading your mind. I don't need truth spelled out to see.
There are tears between the lines for me. If loving you means reading pain, I'll learn every drop of rain. You don't have to break alone. Let me feel what you've never shown.
Even silence tells the truth when the heart is torn in two.
There were tears between the lines.
Long before you said goodbye, I held hope, you held your pride, and we both learned how to lie.
So write me once, write me true. Say the words you never do. I'll be here if you still need the one who reads what you don't speak. Soft piano, distant echo, a breath in the dark. The room is loud with nothing said. My thoughts keep pacing in my head. Every wall has heard my fears. They know how long I've been here. I talk to shadows on the floor. They listen like you did before. When words were safe, when hearts were brave, before we learned to walk away. I scream inside but make no sound. I'm lost but never found. Silence knows my name. It calls me every night when I'm smiling in the light. We're breaking out of sight. just the same. My phone lights up, but not from you. Just empty words I scroll right through. I learned to laugh, I learned to lie, so no one sees me die inside. I keep my heart behind a wall, so high I barely feel it all. If love still knocks, I can't be sure. I don't answer like before. I've said I'm fine 1,000 times. It's easier than truth sometimes. Silence knows my name. It waits when others leave. It stays and never needs a reason to believe. Silence knows my name. It hears my quiet cries. Even when my mouth says strong, my soul still testifies. If I could say what hurts the most, I'd whisper it to ghost. Because the living turn away when pain refuses to behave. So I sit with what I hide, let the quiet stay beside. My name, it never looks away. It holds me in the dark when hope begins to fade. Silence knows my name. No echoes, no applause, just me and all the things I never got to talk. The night exhales, I stay the same. Silence knows my name.
Soft piano, gentle breath, a quiet start. Every I'm okay, I say, hides a war I'm in. I laugh a little louder now, so no one hears the sound of pieces falling to the floor when no one's around. They see the smile on my face, not the cracks I trace. I smiled while breaking inside, held my tears, let them hide. I played strong for the world to see, while my heart begged quietly. I danced on the edge of pain, said I'm fine again and again. They believed the lie I made. I smiled while breaking. If strength means never letting go, then weakness is all I know. I smiled while breaking inside. Every tear learned how to hide. If love been hurt, I paid the price and called the pain a sacrifice. I held the pieces, tried to stay, but something in me slipped away. If this is strong, then I'm afraid. I smiled while breaking. The smile fades when I'm alone, and I finally feel it all.
The streets still smell like you tonight. White footsteps fading out of sight. I trace your name on fogged up glass, like moments that were never meant to last. The sky remembers every word we said and left without being heard. I stood where love forgot my face. Time kept moving, I stayed in place. You walked ahead, I stayed behind, holding on to what we were. I was left in yesterday's rain, while some memories wash away. You moved on with clear blue skies. I learned how goodbye feels the same. Every promise hit the ground, every dream we let fall down. You found tomorrow, I'll stay the same. Left in yesterday's rain. Your shadow still knows how to find the broken corners of my mind. I hear your laugh in passing cars, like ghosts that travel way too far. I tell myself you're just a name, but my heart doesn't play that game. Some loves fade, some remain, like stains the rain can't take away. You found light, I found the chord in stories left untold. I was left the yesterday's rain, drowning tears. If time could turn and speak the truth, it would say I stayed for you. But clocks don't wait, and neither did you. So I learned to ache in silence too. I'm still left in yesterday's rain, when love and loss feel just the same. I watch the past fall from the sky. Every tear knows your name. The feeling comes, it hasn't yet. I'm not done with this regret. You found tomorrow, I stay the same, left in yesterday's rain. The storm moves on, but I remain, still standing in yesterday's rain. Low piano, distant echo, a quiet ache. I don't see you anymore, but every room still knows your shape. Empty corners whisper back all the love we couldn't say. I packed your things, I cleared the space, but something stayed behind. Even when the lights are on, you're living in my mind. You're gone, but not enough. Your absence still feels close. Your shadow still hurts, even when you're not here. It follows me through empty nights and all my quiet fears. I've tried to move, I've tried to run, but healing never starts. You don't have to touch me now. Your shadow still hurts. In crowded rooms, in songs we used to play. Every laugh I fake reminds me of words you said. I thought time would wear you down like footprints in the sand, but some ghosts don't fade away, they just learn where to stand. I erased your name from walls, but not from my heart. Your shadow still hurts in the places you once stood. I breathe in memories like smoke. I wish I never could. I've closed the door, I've burned the past, but scars still know your part. You don't have to touch me now. rises high. I smile through the daylight, but break alone at night. I don't need you to come back to fall apart. You don't have to touch me now. Your shadow still hurts. Slow, the pain remains. Your shadow still hurts. You said it once like it was small, just a word against the wall. But goodbye echoed in my chest long after you left the rest. I watched you walk into the crowd, smiling like you weren't breaking out. You waved like we meet again, but time had other plans. You left the door halfway closed, so hope still crept in slow. It was a goodbye that never ended, a moment stretched in a pain. Every day felt like you're leaving over and over again. You moved on, I stayed suspended between memories and regret. It was a goodbye that never ended, and I'm still not over it. Your name still lives in simple things, in late night songs and coffee rings. I try to say it doesn't hurt, but lies don't heal, they just convert. I packed away the photographs, but left the feeling in the past. Some endings never learn to fade, they just replay. I thought closure would set me free, but it keeps haunting me. It was a goodbye that never ended, like a storm that never breaks. Every smile feels unfinished, every breath still aches. You found peace, I stayed defensive, guarding love I'd never said. It was a goodbye that never ended, and I relive it in my head. If leaving's easy, tell me why. My heart still hears you every night. I don't need answers, I don't need proof, I just need time to outgrow you. But time keeps asking me your name, like it forgot the pain. It was a goodbye that never ended, no final scene, no last embrace, just 1,000 quiet endings written on my face. If loving you was the center, then missing you is what's left. It was a goodbye that never So here's my last goodbye tonight. Even if it doesn't feel right. Soft piano, distant breath, a heart still beating. I gathered pieces off the floor, said I wouldn't need you anymore. Every scar said let it go, but my hand still held on slow. I told myself I'd be okay, built my walls but left a gate, just in case you changed your mind, just in case you came in time. I learned how to stand alone, but not how to let you go. I'm broken but still waiting, standing in the pouring rain. Every part of me is tired, but my heart still says your name. I should leave, I should be moving, but I'm frozen where you left me. I'm broken, but still waiting for you to come back to me. I smile like I've healed somehow, like I don't feel it right now. But late at night the truth appears in the shape of all these years. I've met people passing through, none of them feel close to you. I keep hoping love returns, even though I never learn. I walk forward every day, but look back the same way. I'm broken but still waiting, holding on to yesterday. Every road I try to take leads me back to your name. I know hope is slowly killing me, but letting go is worse to be. I'm broken, but still waiting in the space you left in me. If healing means forgetting you, then I don't know what to do, because pain at least feels true when love still feels like you. So I'll stand where we fell apart, with a cracked but open heart. I'm broken but still waiting, even knowing you won't stay. I've learned how to breathe again, but not how to walk away. If you ever turn around, I'll be right here on this ground. I'm broken but still waiting, where you last saw me break down. The night goes on, the pain is fading. I'm broken, still waiting. distant echo, midnight breath. The mirror didn't recognize the person staring back tonight. Same face but hollow eyes, like someone left without goodbye. The city slept, the clock stood still. I felt a quiet break inside. Every dream I used to feel fell apart without a fight. I tried to scream but made no sound. I was there but not around. It was the night I lost myself, somewhere between the dark and dawn. I held my breath, I felt it break. Everything I was is gone. I reached for light but touched the floor. I couldn't be who I was before. It was the night I lost myself, and nothing felt like home. My phone lit up with empty names, conversations out of date. I scrolled through lives that weren't my own, wondering how I got this alone. I used to know what I believe, now every truth feels thin. I wore my smile like a disguise to hide the war within. I kept asking, who am I? But the silence just replied. It was the night I lost myself, when hope fell out of reach. I said I'm fine so many times, I almost started to believe. I tried to run, I tried to hide, but I was trapped inside my mind. It was the night I lost myself, and couldn't find the way back. If healing starts with breaking down, then maybe this is how you lose the parts you never were, to find what still survives. But right now, all I feel is gone, and time keeps moving on. It was the night I lost myself, but maybe not forevermore. Sometimes you have to disappear to find what's worth living for. I'm still here, though barely whole, learning how to let it show. It was the night I lost myself. fight, we didn't scream. No shattered plates, no broken dreams. Just fewer words, more space to fill. Between your heart and mine grew still. You stopped reaching for my hand, I stopped asking where you stand. We smiled like nothing changed at all, while something slowly learned to fall. No goodbye, no final cry, just distance learning how to lie. Love died quietly, no warning signs, no tragedy, just faded out like dying light that leaves without a final night. We kept breathing, you and me, but something left silently. No tears, no violence. Love died quietly. Your laugh became a memory I played back when you weren't with me. The way you look, the way you'd stay before your eyes looked far away. We slept side by side in the same bed, but said nothing we should have said. I felt you go before you went. That's how the end is often spent. Strange how hearts can disappear when bodies still are near. Love died quietly between good night and I'm okay. We let the silence do the work of pushing us away. No door slam, no cruelty, just time and honesty. No blame, no violence. Love died quietly, yeah. If I could name the moment when we crossed the line from us to then, it wasn't loud, it wasn't clear, it was just less of you right here. Maybe love doesn't always scream, sometimes it just stops breathing. Love died quietly, but the echo still remains in empty rooms and passing songs that still whisper your name. We didn't burn, we didn't bleed, we just forgot what love should be. No sound, no sirens. Love died quietly. So here I am, still learning why the softest endings hurt the most. Soft piano, quiet air, a lonely prayer. The bed is cold, the lights are low. Your side still looks like home. Every shadow on the wall feels like you, but it's not. Your sweater hangs behind the door, like you might walk in once more. I tell myself you're just away, but the silence doesn't play. I hear your name and everything, but nothing answers back. It's an empty room, empty heart, since you've been gone from me. Every night falls apart without your heartbeat next to me. I left the door where you once were, hoping love would restart. left is where you were. Empty room, empty heart. I talk to walls that never speak. They know my history. Every laugh we used to share still hangs heavy in the air. I try to fill the space with noise, with broken plans and borrowed joy. But loneliness knows where to start. It moves right into my heart. I keep the light on late at night, like you might see it and come back. It's an empty room, empty heart. Every echo feels like you. I lie awake in the dark, wondering what I should do. I hold the space you used to fill, like it might fall apart. Nothing's louder than this still. Empty room, empty heart. If love is more than just a place, why does it leave this trace? Your absence sits where you once stayed, like it refuses to fade. It's an empty room, empty heart, but I'm learning how to breathe. Even broken things can start letting go of what they need. I don't know who I'll be tomorrow, but I know this part. Healing starts with facing sorrow. Empty room, empty heart. The room is quiet, I remain, learning how to live again. Desamberco. The home is spinning, but I'm still. Every breath feels heavier. I smile like nothing's wrong with me, but my hair's begin to sing. I watch myself from far away, like I'm someone else in pain. Every second pulls me down, but I don't make a sound. I'm breaking piece by piece, and nobody sees. I'm falling apart in slow motion. Every tear takes its time. I'm holding on out of habit, but losing my mind. It's not loud, it's not sudden, just quietly and down. I'm falling apart in slow motion, and I can't help. I walk through days like they're a blur. Faces fade, I don't occur. I answer fire, I'm autopilot, like truth is something I can't afford. My heart keeps missing every beat, like it's tired of feeling need. I'm screaming deep inside my chest, but silence does the rest. I'm slow motion, long before I realized. Sometimes the hardest breakdowns are the ones you hide. I don't need saving, I just need to stop pretending I'm strong. I was falling apart. The picture blurs, the screen goes black, and I'm still here. Soft piano, night air, a quiet room. The lights are off, the world is still. My thoughts get louder when they will. Every shadow knows your face in this empty, silent space. I try to sleep, but memories keep calling out your name. Daylight lets me fake a smile. Nighttime never plays that game. I'm fine until the lights go out. That's when I fall apart. I miss you in the dark, when I can't hide the pain, when there's no one left to watch me pretend I'm okay. I hold the space you used to fill right here inside my heart. I don't miss you in the daylight, I miss you in the dark. My phone lights up at 2 a.m., but it's never you again. I read old texts I should have burned, every lesson never learned. I say your name without a sound, like it might hear me somehow. I keep your ghost close to my chest, it's the only way I rest. I act strong when I'm awake, but night knows every crack. I miss you in the dark, when the silence speaks, when my heart forgets how to beat, and my mind won't sleep. I reach for you instinctively, then remember where you are. I don't miss you in the daylight, I miss you in the dark. If I could turn the night to day, maybe I'd be okay. But stars don't lie, they watch me break as I whisper your name. I'm learning how to let you go, but not when I'm alone. I miss you in the dark, where love still feels alive, where every memory finds a way to quietly survive. I'll heal someday, I know I will, but right now it's hard. I don't miss you in the daylight, I miss you in the dark. heart, but night still has my heart. We said forever like it was easy, like time was on our side. We drew our dreams in pencil lines, never thought they'd fade. We talked about the life we lived, the places we would go, but somewhere between then and the now we let each other go. We meant every word we said, back when hope still led. Those were the promises we never kept, written in younger hearts. We believed in always then, before the falling apart. We didn't lie, we just forgot how fragile can get. Now all that's left are memories and promises we never kept. Your name still lives in old notebooks and songs we used to play. Every plan we never tried still finds a way to stay. I tell myself it wasn't fate, just timing out of sync. But some nights I replay it all and wonder what to think. If love is more than what we meant, why does it feel so permanent? Those were the promises we never kept, said with open eyes. We thought love was strong enough to outrun goodbye. We didn't break, we slowly bent till nothing was left. Now all I hold are empty words and promises we never kept. If I could go back just once more, I'd listen when you spoke. I'd fight a little harder than before the bond was broke. But time won't wait for what ifs now, it only moves ahead. So I carry what we couldn't be and everything unsaid. Those were the promises we never kept, still echo in my head. We love the dream of who we were more than who we became. I've learned some vows are meant to break, so hearts can still protect. But part of me still aches for us and promises we never kept. So here's goodbye to yesterday and all we never said. Soft piano held breath, almost silence. I've learned how to swallow tears before they ever fall, how to smile in crowded rooms so no one knows knows it all. My hands are shaking under tables. My heart is screaming loud, but I keep everything inside. I'm crying without a sound. I hide the storm behind my eyes, so no one asks me why. I'm crying without a sound, breaking when no one sees. I'm drowning in a quiet pain that never lets me breathe. I fall apart in crowded places where I don't make a sound. I mastered how to disappear, crying without a sound. I'm not alone, I'm playing my part. I laugh at all the right times, but every joke is cutting deep, like I'm crossing invisible lines. At night I press my pillow down to silence what I feel, because if I let the pain escape, it might start to feel real. I'm strong in ways they'll never know, because I never show. I'm crying without a sound. Every tear stays trapped inside. I've learned the art of breaking down while keeping my pride. I scream into the quiet dark when no one's around. This is how I learned to hurt, crying without a sound. If someone listened close enough, they'd hear my heart collapse. But silence keeps my secret safe between the cracks. I don't need saving, I just need to feel allowed to bleed. I'm crying without a sound, but it's louder than it seems. Some of the deepest pain exists between the in-between. One day I'll let the tears fall down and break this hollow ground. Until that day I carry on, crying without a sound. The room is still, I'm still here, holding back the flood. I packed your things into silence, left the room just how you stood. Every corner knows your shadow, like I never really could. I tried erasing every memory, burn the letters, wash the sheets, but every time I say your name, it cuts me somewhere deep.
Time was supposed to heal the wound, but time just taught me how to breathe while broken.
Your name still bleeds every time it's said out loud, like a knife inside my chest that I can't pull out. I'm trying to move on, I swear, but love won't let me leave, no matter how much time goes by. I built my walls from broken vows, but you still slip through the seams. Your name still bleeds like it's written in my veins. Every letter, every sound still carries all the pain. I try to replace your love, but nothing feels complete. I learned how to survive the day, but your name still bleeds. Maybe one day it won't hurt this much. Maybe scars will fade with time, but right now every memory still feels like you're mine. If loving you was a mistake, then why does it still feel true? Your name still bleeds in the quiet of the night, when the world is fast asleep and I lose the fight. I don't say it anymore, but my heart still screams. I've let you go in every way. Softly your name still bleeds. Soft piano fades. I don't call you anymore, but my heart still knows your name. Soft piano, distant echoes, breathing in the silence you left behind. I remember the way you said my name, like it was something you never break. Now it's just a ghost in the room, every wall still smells like you. I try to smile,
Try to pretend that love doesn't always have an end, but every night I close my eyes, your shadow pulls me back in time.
I gave you all the light I had, you taught me how to bleed instead. This is a heart that learned to hurt, learned that love is never sure. I trusted you with all my scars, now I'm breaking in the dark. I believed every word you said, now your silence screams regret. I'm still standing, but not the same, with a heart that learned to hurt from loving you.
Your laughter still lives in my chest, like a song I can't forget. I replay moments we once were, turning hope into a curse.
I held on when you let go, loved you more than you'll ever know. You walked away so easily, left me drowning in the memory.
I was strong before you came, now strength feels like pain.
This is a heart that learned to hurt, learned that love is never sure. I trusted you still believes in what love means. Maybe one day I'll love again, but I'll feel the truth, not pretend. Till that day, I'll carry the pain of a heart that learned to hurt and loved you anyway.
Soft piano fades, a heartbeat slows, whispered breath, I loved you.
Soft lights, empty room. Your shadow still knows my name. I whisper truths to the silence, but it never answers back. We carved our names in promises, said time would never fade. You swore your heart was mine to keep. I believed every word you said. Now I sleep beside the memories of a love I couldn't save. You said always like it was forever. I held on like it was real, but forever slipped through my fingers, and now I know how goodbye feels. When forever meant nothing and love was just a lie. You walked away so easy while I stayed and learned to cry. I built my world around you. You burned it down for fun. Now I'm standing in the ashes when forever meant nothing. I still hear your laughter late at night, echoing in my head. Every dream we talked about is a ghost of what we said. I replay every I love you, wonder which one you meant. You promised me a lifetime, but left me with the pain. Now your name is just a scar I carry in the rain. When forever meant nothing and love had no way, you erased me from your future like I was just a mistake. I gave you every heartbeat, you took them one by one. Now I'm breathing through the silence. When forever meant nothing, did it ever hurt you, leaving me behind? Or was I just a chapter you were done rereading in your mind? I would've stayed through anything, but you already gone.
When forever meant nothing, but it meant everything to me. I was holding on to us while you were
Already free, I won't beg for your love now. I've cried my last tear tonight. I survived what broke my heart. When forever meant nothing, so I closed the door softly on the words you couldn't keep. Forever lost its meaning, but I finally found my The lights are low, the room is quiet. Another night, I'm wide awake. I talk to walls that never answer. Still they listen when you don't. I've been carrying this silence like it's sewn into my chest. Smiles feel heavy on my face now. Even joy needs too much rest. I don't ask for something better, I just sit with what I know. Happiness feels like a stranger passing by without a name. But pain knows every corner of me, and it always stays the same. Sadness feels like home to me. It's the only place I know where the tears don't need a reason, and the nights don't let me go. I try to run from all this darkness, but it's written in my bones. I close my eyes and fall apart, 'cause sadness feels like home. I watch the world through broken windows. Everyone's in a hurry to live. I'm stuck learning how to breathe again, with nothing left to give. Every dream I ever trusted learned to walk away alone. Hope speaks softly from a distance, but I don't answer anymore. I've been burned by every promise. I don't open up that door. Sadness feels like home to me. It's the only place that stays, where my heart can be defenseless, and my pain knows all my ways. I try to build a life of meaning, but it crumbled like a stone. Now I rest inside the ruins, 'cause sadness feels like home. Maybe one day I'll feel sunlight without flinching from the glow. Maybe love will knock my doorway when I'm not afraid to hope. But tonight I wrap my arms around the only truth I've known. Sadness feels like home to me, though it hurts it understand. It never leaves me in the morning, it just quietly holds my hand. If happiness is somewhere waiting, I'll find it on my own. But until then, I'm not alone, 'cause sadness feels like home. So I lie here with my memories and let the silence roam. I don't fight the dark anymore. Sadness feels like home. I see your name in passing lights, like ghosts that never fade. Every silence screams your truth. I learned it all too late.
You waited while I hesitated. I had my heart on hold. I thought I had 1,000 chances. I didn't know time was cold.
You loved me without conditions. I loved you with my fear. You asked for honesty, I gave you empty space. I thought you'd still be there tomorrow. Now tomorrow's erased. I loved you too late, when your heart was already gone. I spoke the words I should have said after you moved on. Now I'm holding all this truth with no place to take it to. I finally learned what love is, but I loved you too late.
Your laughter lives in old voicemails. I can't bring myself to delete. Every promise I ignored is now haunting me.
You begged me just to notice I was blind by my pride. You needed reassurance, I needed time to think. By the time I chose you, you were already free. I loved you too late,
When your tears had all run dry, I reached for you with open hands after my last goodbye.
now I'm drowning in the lesson that I pushed you away. I finally chose forever, but I loved you too late. If I could turn back every moment, I'd hold you when you cried. I'd say the words I kept inside and never let you down. But regret doesn't change the ending, it just rewrites the pain.
I loved you too late, and I'll carry that mistake. You were standing right in front of me while I looked the other way.
If loving you was timing, then I failed the only test. I'll spend my life remembering that I loved you too late.
So here's the truth I never said when you still chose to stay.
I loved you always, just too late.
Just too late.
Midnight dripping from the sky, neon lights blur through the tears. I let the storm soak through my skin, but you're still standing here. I walk these streets we used to know. Every step calls out your name. The rain keeps falling like it knows it can't drown out the pain. I thought time would numb the memories, thought the storm would set me free. I scream your name into the thunder, but the echo feels the same. Every drop just hits the ground, and none of it has changed. Rain can't wash this pain away, it just falls and falls again. I'm soaked in everything we were, and everything that could have been. I tried to let the night erase you, but you're carved into my veins. No matter how hard heaven cries, just learn to stay.